I'm Tom Werner, and welcome to the Better People Podcast. Thanks for joining us. Today, we're continuing our focus on defining who you are by building your core. This is part 5. Be intentional. We've talked about journaling, remembering who's in control of our thoughts, developing healthy routines, and identifying stress. Today, we're going to talk about being intentional with your actions. Basically, imagine what you want to do and do it. Every song, every work of art, building, company, organization, and masterpiece began as a thought. That thought became a desire, and that desire became an action which led to its creation. The people who started and finished these things were intentional in their actions to bring these accomplishments to fruition. Being intentional means being intentional about personal development. It means I want to improve in these areas, and I'm going to start now. It doesn't mean you have everything figured out. It means you're taking steps to get there. Sometimes we backtrack, but that's okay because we learn in all the ways we can fail. We learn what we shouldn't do. A few years ago, I took one of my sons hiking with his scout group at Dinosaur Valley State Park in Glen Rose, Texas. Now, we got separated from our group, and I was unfamiliar with the trails, and there was little to no cell phone reception. We were lost, and we spent about 3 hours walking trying to find the trailhead, or really anywhere that looked familiar. And we backtracked several times, and I was becoming exhausted. And I was starting to panic. Eventually, we found a place we could cross the river. Well, the interesting part was that this was a key part of the park. One thing you have to know about Dinosaur Valley State Park, and as the name implies, is that it's a popular place to see dinosaur tracks. We happened to emerge in an area where the tracks were more prominent. I remember thinking, had we just went right back to where we started, we would have missed seeing them. And I was very tired, and I remember ambling up the stairs to where our group had been cooking hot dogs. The funny part was, my son said it was fun and he wanted to go do it again. Well, the point of this story is that while I felt like we were walking in circles, and we were still heading towards a great reward. What's a good takeaway from this topic? Do you want to better yourself by going back to school? Well, then sign up for the class. Do you have an idea for a new workflow at work? Tell your boss. Have you wanted to become more active in your kids' lives? Find a reason to spend quality time with them, like going on a walk. It also works with spouses too. Google that dream of yours, and at least start somewhere in your personal growth. Remember, whatever you're not changing, you're choosing. Let's listen to that again. Whatever you're not changing, you're choosing. Get out of that comfort zone. Remember, continue journaling. Remember, you are in control of how you react. Develop healthy routines from the moment you wake up to when you go to bed. Identify the parts of your life which cause stress and work through them. And if needed, talk to a counselor. And finally, today, be intentional in your personal growth. Take steps now. And remember to join us Tuesday mornings for a brand new episode of the Better People Podcast. You can say hi by emailing hello@betterpeoplepodcast.com and let us know in which areas you'd like to improve. Thanks for listening.